Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Whiskey Esquire. I'm the host, Gene Nassif, and today we're going to do something that I've wanted to for a long time, ever since Heaven Hill's 6-year bottled and bond became discontinued. Now, on paper, Heaven Hill makes 3 different products that are around the bottled and bond. They make one for Evan Williams, that is the Evan Williams 100 proof bottled and bond. They make the Heaven Hill bottled and bond, which is a 6-year bottled and bond. And finally, although it's not bottled and bond, they make Ezra 101. Ezra 101 is a 7-year, 101 proof whiskey. My goal for today is to compare Heaven Hill, Ezra, and Evan Williams to see how similar they really are, given that they are from Heaven Hill, have around the same age, although it is within 2 to 3 years. And finally, to see if, one, is the Heaven Hill really something we can't live without, or can Evan Williams give us a similar flavor profile without needing to spend $50+ on the secondary market to get a hold of one of the Heaven Hills. Let's go grab the bottles and we'll talk about them a little bit. Alright, here, and here. First and foremost, we've got your Heaven Hill 6-year bottle and bond. This is the stuff that you used to be able to pick up for $13 anywhere you wanted in Kentucky, and now you can't. And last time I saw, secondary goes $40 to $50. It does include shipping, so it became something pretty pricey. Second off, we've got Evan Williams bonded. This is something you can get easily under $20 at just about any grocery store you can find. Again, that's here in Iowa. Finally, and sadly, we've got old Ezra 7-year. Now, the 101 proof is now done. As of making this video, it has been replaced with a full proof 117, I believe, selection. It's around $40. This cost me, I believe, $20. So although this is gone, you can still get the similar flavor profile, although higher proof, and that you can get just about anywhere as well. Alright, here we are. They've been mixed up, and I don't know which one is which. I'm going to go ahead and taste all 3 of them side by side, then I'll do a couple of comparisons, and then I guess we'll see which one's a winner. With all of them poured, let's begin. Not a lot on the nose. You can get a bit of the corn, not much else. Ooh. That is corn heavy. That is very, very corny. I'd say second off, you get a bit of the vanilla on the back end, but corn forward. Undoubtedly corn forward. Ooh. This is already night and day different. This one I'm getting toffee. Mouth feels a bit lighter than the last one, definitely less burn. You get the barrel, you get the tannins, the saltiness, not saltiness, I guess the tang at the back end. That's pretty good. Finally, the third. Less on the nose than number 2, a bit more than number 1. For some odd reason, this is definitely the smoothest of the 3, but honestly does not have the flavor of the 3. hard to put a finger on what it is, but I just think I'm getting light vanilla. Maybe a bit of toffee. Yeah, definitely vanilla and toffee, and just the lightest of the three. And again, being that all of these are similar proofs, I really don't know what to tell you about which one burns more than the other. Yeah, the cat's here to play. Overall, I think this was a hard determination, but I can tell you one thing, and that's that all three of these taste completely different. First one, corn heavy, hands down a corn bomb. I couldn't tell you why, but this one definitely burned the most out of the three. The second one, hands down, had the best nose. You've got the toffee, hard toffee and butterscotch. Not really much of the corn, although you can tell that it's there. Vanilla, pretty light. Again, the butterscotch is more the caramel, the warmer notes, whereas the vanilla is light. This guy is definitely in between the two in terms of smell and taste. However, the alcohol on this one was definitely the easiest of the three. It's very easy to go down. If you're looking for something to just, well, pound, for lack of a better term, then I would highly recommend this, unless, again, it's Heaven Hill and you're going to have to pay $50 for it. Yep. Well, now that we're done, let's look at which one's which and get an idea of which one I love. Again, I think that number 2 was my favorite in terms of taste and flavor, and then number 3 was the easiest to go down for me. I definitely have to say that number 1 was easily the loser of the 3. Alright, now that we're done tasting, I want to see what's the winner and what's the loser. As I said, the first one was corn heavy, second one definitely had the best nose, had a pretty good taste, and number 3 was definitely the smoothest of the 3. Now, again, this was completely random. All 3 of these glasses have been shuffled, they've been numbered at the bottom, and then I kept the list for later. Let's first go to number 1. Number 1 was hands down the most corn heavy and had the most burn of the 3. Now, if you're somebody that likes the corn heavy whiskey, hands down, go for it. I'm not going to say it's mellow corn level, but you know what? It was getting there. Let's look. Well, folks, you're not going to believe this. Heaven Hill's 6-year bottled in bond was the most corn forward and had the most burn of the 3. I can say with happiness, let's say, that although it's $40 to $50, it's definitely not as good, at least to me, as the other 2. Oh, let's now look to number 2. Number 2, as I said, toffee, caramel. It was definitely those heavier notes. Not a lot of vanilla, just a little bit, but overall, very, very good. A little harsh on the alcohol, definitely compared to number 3. However, I still absolutely loved it. Believe it or not, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond is the one that I chose as my favorite nose. This is really good because just across the street I can get a hold of some Evan Williams for about $15 to $17 depending on the day. You know what? I dare you right now. If you have a bottle of Heaven Hill 6-year, compare it to the Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, and you will understand where I'm coming from. I know a lot of people won't believe this, but my goodness, the toffee notes, the butterscotch, the rich stuff that I really enjoy in bourbon, it's there in the Evan Williams, and it is definitely not there in the Heaven Hill. Well, with this one being Heaven Hill, this one being Evan Williams, I guess the last one is Ezra. Now, the Ezra 7-year, I had quite a few good things to say, as well as a few bad things to say. The flavor, the nose, were definitely not as good as the Evan Williams. That being said, the alcohol in this one was definitely the lightest of the three. I don't know why, given the fact that it was 101 proof. However, it was light, it was easy to drink. So if that's something you're looking for, I highly recommend one of the 101. And 1 second, let me grab. This is the Ezra 7. This is what the new Ezra is. At least in my area in Iowa, we didn't used to get this, and now we get this. So if you're looking for Ezra 7, this is what you're going to look for now. That being said, a bit more proof, 117 compared to the 101, but I can tell you firsthand that the first time I tried it, I was blown away, absolutely blown away. It's worth every bit of the $40 you're going to pay. So this with a little bit more water will basically get you here, more or less. Easy sipper, hands down one of the better barrel proof whiskeys you're going to get. So what do we learn today? I think it's easy to say that when you compare Heaven Hill to Evan Williams to Ezra, the Evan Williams came out on top, and I am very thankful about that. I can tell you that I was really gunning for the Heaven Hill to win because I was hoping for the secondary market hype to mean something, but I guess all really Heaven Hill being $50 in the secondary means is that it's scarce. I dare everybody to try the Heaven Hill next to the Evan Williams and give me their thoughts on it. You can tell that they're a little bit related, however the flavor profile of the Evan Williams blows away the Heaven Hill. Heaven Hill, you got the corn. Evan Williams, you've got the toffee, you've got the caramel. It is far better. Thank you very much, and hopefully I'll have many more videos coming up. I think for my next video, I'm still debating it, but I'm either going to compare the Ezra 117 to the Ezra 101, or I'm going to compare Stag Senior to Stag Junior. I know that it's something that I think hasn't been done yet, and that's again my goal for this channel, is to do things that other people really wouldn't do. Stag Senior, thank God I was able to get a hold of one this year, and I really want to see if it's worth the hype. I haven't opened it yet, but I can tell you that I love Stag Junior, and at least in Iowa, I'm typically able to get Stag Junior somewhat frequently. Usually every quarter, it'll be sitting on the shelves for about a week or 2 weeks. So I am able to get a couple of those when they come out, and I really want to see, is it worth the hype? Is it worth paying 2 or 3 times as much for a little bit older product? Thank you very much. Again, feel free to subscribe, comment below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.